Hi dear cricket fans, subscribers and friends of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to your favorite edition of Cricket Happenings today. Today I'm looking at two things. If I get time, yes, in this particular report I will be covering the preview of the second one-day international between Australia and Bangladesh, which is going to be played at Dhaka. But the first thing that I'm going to do before that is going to take you to the Firozshah Kotla in Delhi, where Delhi Daredevils were bowled out for 95, and for Mumbai Indians, it was absolutely walk in the park as they actually went through the total with absolute ease, as expected, winning by 8 wickets. As far as Delhi Daredevils were concerned, first and foremost, I would like to say something here. And this time, I think Mumbai Indians are looking absolutely stronger than ever in the IPL, because they have a lot of key inclusions like Rohit Sharma and Andrew Simons coming into the team. Well, as far as Delhi Daredevils, well, they definitely had a lot of explosion on the top of the order, but that explosion didn't happen today, as the first wicket to go today was David Warner, who actually Malinga actually got a ball, and Malinga was the hero today. Malinga just, I would say, just breached through the whole lineup here to bowl out the Delhi Daredevils for just 95. It was a superb effort from Malinga, mixing all his usual deliveries of like a slower delivery, the Yorkers, everything. It was a real concoction, and that's what really did Delhi Daredevils in. In fact, as I said, there was no explosion. David Warner and Virendra Sehwag opening the innings, but that was not to be. In fact, Harbhajan Singh was the one who actually opened the attack, and Sehwag actually sent him soaring over, but he couldn't actually hit a boundary. And then David Warner was the first to go, as he was clean bowled by Lasith Malinga for once. That was the start of the real collapse for Delhi Daredevils. The opening wicket was gone. After that, Chand's middle stump was uprooted by Lasith Malinga for a duck. Arun Finch joined Sehwag. Sehwag decided that he's going to give a lot of respect for Malinga and actually attack the other bowlers. But well, that also didn't pay off, as Virendra Sehwag had to pay a maiden over to Lasith Malinga, and then Arun Finch joined him. Arun Finch was there. He made 8 runs, but by the time there was a real misunderstanding between Sehwag and Finch on running between the wickets, and Sehwag was the victim, as Tendulkar actually threw down the stumps, and his opening partner Sehwag was run out for 19 of 16 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. Aaron Finch was there. He made 8, becoming a victim of Harbhajan Singh. And as I said, Delhi Daredevils were just sinking, and they kept on sinking. 40 for 4. Once again, Ali Murtaza, the left arm spinner, and then there was some resistance from Naman Oja and Venugopal Rao, actually pushed the score onto the 82 in the 15th over. But Aaron Finch, in fact, it was Naman Oja and Venugopal Rao who put on those innings. There was some good spin bowling too. Ali Murtaza was bowling very well, and after that, once again, the hero returned. Lasith Malinga returned to his second spell. Actually had Venugopal's stumps rolling there for 26 of 25 balls with 3 fours. And as I said, after that there was no resistance at all. Irfan Pathan got himself run out for a duck without facing a delivery. And it was the other person who played there was Naman Oja, who contributed good 29 of 30 balls, 2 fours and 1 6, victim of Murtaza. And Lasith Malinga once again came in, ran through the tail. Morkel was clean bowled by Malinga. His bat broke. Ashok Dinda was victim of Malinga with a slower delivery. Unkat Yadav, Umesh Yadav was not out. I mean, he was stumped by Jacobs, was bowling Harbhajan Singh for a duck. Rilaf Vandermeer was not out on 8. And that was it. As far as the bowling figures were concerned, Lasith Malinga was the man of the match. 3.4 overs, 1 maiden, 13 runs and 5. He just kite through these Delhi Daredevils lineup here. 3 overs, 14 runs and 2 wickets for Harbhajan Singh. Ali Murtaza, 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 21 with his left arm spin. Munaf Patel, 3 overs, none for 20. Kiran Pollard, 3 overs for 18. And James Franklin, 1 over for 9 runs. As far as Mumbai Indians were concerned, Mumbai Indians did lose a wicket very early on, as Albie Morkel clean bowled the new opening partner for Sachin Tendulkar, Davy Jacobs for 1. Ambati Raidu was run out with a beautiful piece of fielding by Vandermeer, as he threw down the stumps for 14 and 15 balls with 2 fours. And after that, Sachin Tendulkar, the captain of the Mumbai team, and Rohit Sharma ensured that they won't be losing any wickets by playing some very good strokes, as Sachin Tendulkar remained not out on 46 of 50 balls with 3 fours and 1 very good swatted 6 of the bowling. And Rohit Sharma was not out on 27 of 30 balls, 3 fours, 99 for 2. Mumbai Indians walk in the park, going over Delhi Daredevils in their first match of the IPL 2011. I mean, that was the first match for them, and the bowling figures doesn't make any impressive rating. Dindars 2 overs for 7 runs, Mon Molkar 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 29, Irfan Pathan 2.5 overs, no maiden, none for 14, Umesh Yadav 2 overs for 16, Rila Vandermoor 4 overs, none for 16 was the most economical, Arun Finch 2 overs, went for 13, Lasith Malinga was the toast of this match. As I said, he skied through the Delhi Daredevils lineup and it was all over. There was I mean, one thought that David Warner and Virendra Sehwag would explode, but Lasith Malinga was something which was unplayable today. And so that match is over. And now I take you to the preview. As I'm having some time here, I'm taking you to the preview of the Bangladesh versus Australia clash in the second one-day international tomorrow at Dhaka. And well, as you know, Australia have gone one up. Now, as far as Bangladesh are the ones who have to do something here, because if at all they want to keep this series alive, it's only a 3-match one-day international series. So basically what Bangladesh needs to do is actually get a win under their belt tomorrow and level the series to put some interest. Yes, definitely there will be some interest because Australia are definitely favorites, but Bangladesh can put up a much better show than this. Tamim Iqbal on the top of the order the other day, the first one-day international showed his wares. He was looking very, very good. So he need to continue in the same vein. Imrul case, so one is the opening partnership has to be very, very solid for them. Alok Kapali, he disappointed, so he needs to fire. Shahriar Nafees was out first ball, so he needs to get going there. Mushfiqur Rahim I thought was a bit slow in the first match, so Mushfiqur Rahim has to really, he's a very good aggressive player, no doubt about that, but Mushfiqur Rahim has to really play according to the situation, I reckon. Shakib Al Hasan, I thought Shakib Al Hasan and Tamim Iqbal tried to hit the spinners and threw away the wickets, so they need to be a bit more restrained than before. Mahmudullah, well, he has to bowl well. Shurwadi Shuva, as I said, his bowling and fielding was a good plus for Bangladesh, which he has to just keep up the good work. Mashrafe Murtaza, I would like to see Mashrafe Murtaza being promoted in the batting order if at all there's a good score, because he could be used as a good pinch hitter if he's really fit there. Shafiul Islam is a very good bowler, and Abdul Razak the spinner. And as far as Australia is concerned, they will have lots of confidence going into this. What they need to do is Cameron White needs to really get going with his big hits and really hit some good form there. Now whether he's going to do that really remains a question mark. That is very vital for Australia. At the top of the order, Brad Haddin was off to a silly stroke, so he needs to improve. Shane Watson, well, his batting, he needs to really put up a good score, probably forge a very good opening partnership with Brad Haddin's support. Ricky Ponting was looking good the other day. Michael Clarke is in some good form with its century. Michael Hussey was looking good. And then we have the bowlers. Mitchell John Hastings has been very impressive in this tournament. Mitchell Johnson has been delivering. Brett Lee, we all know what he can do with the ball. Xavier Doherty had a very impressive stint with the ball the other day, 10 overs for 36 runs. And Steve Smith, the right-arm leg spinner, was a bit costly, but as I said, he's a he's an utility all-rounder for the Australian team. Now, what is I'm told that it's going to be 34 degrees centigrade and it's going to be low and slow. So what is really going to be vital is whether Australia are going to make the changes or they are going to have the same squad. But I'm sure they'll have the same winning squad there. So we are definitely looking out for a good game here at Dhaka in the second one-day international. So we'll see about it later. Then after this, then we have the other match which would be starting. That is the new team once again, which is making its debut in the IPL tournament, the Pune Warriors versus Kings 11 Punjab. Pune Warriors are being led by Yuvraj Singh, the former Kings 11 Punjab captain. So that's going to be interesting, playing against his old team. And since I have some time, I need to just give you some cricket news here. Dulip Mandis of Sri Lanka has been appointed as the new chief of selectors there, and the selection committee comprises of Don Anurag Siri, Chaminda Mendes, then they have another two players, Madhura Singh is the other player. So they have some sort of good experienced players coming into the selection committee. So that's some news that I have. Other than that, dear cricket fans, I don't have anything else to share. I'll be back with the match between Pune Warriors and Kings 11 Punjab as and when the match is over. Well, it has been a pleasure always bringing you this Cricket Happening show and sharing my thoughts with you. Thanks for all your support and encouragement. This is your host Ram signing off. Thank you.